Hey, what's up, guys? It's Eli Fishman from TalkingBall.net and YouTube. Eli Fishman Sports, back with another interview. Today, over the phone, I'm happy to be joined by junior right-handed pitcher at Stanford University, Colton Hock. Colton, thanks for joining me today.
Eric, thanks for having me, man. Look forward to it. Glad we can make it work.
Of course, thanks for coming on. So you're from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. You attended Bloomsburg High School. You were a three-sport athlete in high school. And in baseball, you excelled as both a hitter and a pitcher. In 2014, you hit .527 as a hitter, and you were also one of the best pitchers in the state. And when college came, you had the decision of what position you wanted to play. How did you get to come to the conclusion that you wanted to be a pitcher for the rest of your career?
Yeah, I had no doubt when I went to Stanford that I was only gonna pitch. We have a couple two-way guys, and it's good in college is really impressive. It's just a lot of time and commitment, and even though I was fortunate enough to hit .527 in high school, it was pretty funny because we had a decent team. We went deep in the states that year, but I actually didn't have too many extra base hits. Most of them, I think I had 12 or 13 infield singles. They call them swans, so swinging bunts. And it was pretty funny because, the average looked good, but there wasn't too much power there. And so there was no doubt I was going to stick with pitching. But it was pretty cool to have that title and be able to hit that high my senior year. And, as far as that goes, there was no doubt when I got to Stanford that I was just going to solely pitch.
The summer before your senior year, you got the opportunity to play for Team USA's 17U baseball team, and you played for one of the best high school teams in the country. You got to travel around. You got to even play at Yankee Stadium. What was that experience playing for Team USA like?
Yeah, Team USA is a really cool gig. They have a beautiful facilities down in Cary, North Carolina. And they bring in, I think it's 100-something guys, and separate us into teams, and we all play against each other for a week. It's a lot of fun, and the coolest part about it is just, going there in Yankee Stadium and other places is growing up playing against all these guys. A couple of them are headed to the major leagues here and probably next year, and a lot of them are going through the system, and the rest of them I've been able to play against, in the Pac-12, at Oregon and UCLA and USC. They're just guys that, you get to know on the circuit, and then you get to play against them, the rest of your life. So it's really cool to make that connection with them and build those relationships. And I'm just really fortunate to be able to play in a place like Yankee Stadium and have a great group of mentors that made that possible. And it was really neat to be able to do that in high school and obviously carry that on and carry those memories on to Stanford and continue to play in the Pac-12, which is just an amazing conference. It's been a good ride so far.
You're a junior right now, but in your sophomore year, last season is where you really made a name for yourself as one of the best college pitchers. You went all Pac-12 by posting a 2.03 ERA and striking out 661 batters. What was going so well for you last season that just got you to do so well in the Pac-12?
Yeah, last year was a great year. It definitely was. A lot of things came together. We had a great group of starters that allowed me to get the ball a lot at the end of the game to close it out or for a couple innings, and a lot of great coaching and strength coaches to build the body up and everything. And the biggest difference I think was just being able to get out in the sun and see a lot of movement on all my pitches. And the curveball was just really nice. As a reliever in college, it's pretty much two pitches: fastball and your breaking ball, and that's kind of what we stuck to. And I was usually good enough to get the job done last year at the back end of the 10, and just had a lot of good guys around me to compliment me, and obviously Stanford had the best fielding percentage in the nation last year. So even when there were some, hard hit balls or whatnot, guys were coming up and making plays and just helping the pitching staff out and do whatever we can to return the favor also.
This past summer, you got to play in the Cape Cod League. It's one of the best experiences you could ask for as a college player, to be playing in the legendary Cape Cod League. So what was your experience there like, and what did you learn that you think will help you this upcoming season?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough also to play for Katuda up there in the Cape Cod League. Just, like you said, it's just an incredible league, and I was fortunate to play under Mike Roberts, who had coached Coach Roberts, head coach at UNC for quite a few years, and now he's a roving coach with the Chicago Cubs. So just learning from him and picking his brain a lot really helped me out, and he gave me the opportunity to start this this summer. I kind of took that and ran with it. It ended up going really well. And, whatever happens to Stanford, I hope I can carry that back. Or, if I'm in the back end of the 10 and that's the best place for me, then so be it. And if I'm a starter, then, that's great. But either way, I just look forward to taking back what I was able to learn as a starter this summer and take it back to Stanford. And if it comes to that situation, I feel like I'll be ready for it.
You've played 2 seasons of college baseball, D1 baseball so far at Stanford University. You've focused a lot in the bullpen. Overall, what's your experience in the bullpen been like playing for the Cardinals?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really, really good. For my freshman year, my head pitching coach, Coach Filter, he's coached an amazing group of guys. He had Mark Capelli, who was number 1 overall, Cal Quantrill, who was 8th overall last year, Coach Strasburg down in San Diego State, who ended up going 1-1. So he just had so much experience, and he pretty much freshman year started kind of stuck me out there and said, sink or swim, and gave me those opportunities, and pretty much getting those games, getting those innings, in the game rather than just an inner squad. Just you just learn so much from that because you're facing other hitters, and you gotta know what you have to improve on. I think that was the biggest jump freshman and sophomore year was learning how to get it done in the pen, and as I mentioned, it's pretty much 2 pitches and being able to just overpower hitters for an inning or 2. And the biggest thing has been just commanding the fastball low, and even any level, you'll get some hitters who can put a decent bat on it, but for the most part, they're going to hit it in the ground somewhere, and keeps fielders on their toes, and that's the important thing is just getting outs in 3-4 pitches and keeping your defense behind you, just kind of on the balls of their feet, ready to make a play and get quick outs.
So it's early, but you're projected to go between 16 and 30 in the first round of next year's Major League Baseball draft. Looking on that right now, how does that make you feel about your future and how it's going to go down in June of next year?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's really cool to see that, and just that people are recognizing the progress made. It's something that I always aspire to be that high and to be ranked that high at this point. But also, it just comes down to what happens this spring, and that goes for all of us. Tristan, my teammates, also projected to go very high, and one thing that we've talked about is just whatever we can do to if we put the team goals first, and then we meet those team goals, we get the playoffs and super regional, hopefully to Omaha, which is the goal. That means that we kind of do our job and everything else will fall into place. So that's kind of our mentality right now on that for this upcoming season.
All right, thank you so much. Best of luck on your way to Omaha next season, the MLB draft next year, and just everything for the rest of your career. Thank you so much for joining me.
Eric, I appreciate having me on, buddy. Thank you very much.